This is the story of Jacob wrestling with God. It's coming from Genesis 32. The Lord had told Jacob to return to the land and to his relatives. And as Jacob was going, he was met by angels from God. Jacob saw the angels and he exclaimed, "This is the camp of God." Then Jacob sent messengers on ahead to his brother Esau. They were to tell Esau that Esau's servant Jacob had been living with their uncle Laban, and that Jacob was hoping that Esau would be friendly with Jacob. The messengers returned telling Jacob that Esau was on his way to meet Jacob with 400 men. So Jacob prayed, "O Lord, God of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, you told me to return to the land and to my relatives. I am unworthy of the love and faithfulness you have shown me, for I left home with only a walking stick, and now my household is big enough to fill 2 large camps. Rescue me, I pray, and my household from my brother Esau." Then Jacob sent gifts on ahead to Esau, some 500 animals, hoping to find favor with Esau. So Jacob sent his 2 wives, his 2 maidservants, his 11 sons, and all their possessions on ahead across the Jabbok river. Now Jacob stayed behind all alone. And all that night a man wrestled with Jacob until daybreak. And when the man saw that he could not overpower Jacob, he touched Jacob on the hip and dislocated Jacob's hip as they were wrestling. Now it was near daybreak, so the man said, "Let go of me, it's almost daybreak." And Jacob said, "I will not let go of you until you bless me." So the man asked Jacob, "What is your name?" And Jacob responded, "My name is Jacob." And the man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but will be Israel, for you have wrestled with God and with men, and you have overcome." Now Jacob asked the man his name, and the man said, "Why do you ask my name?" And then he blessed Jacob. Now Jacob called the place Peniel, because there Jacob saw God face to face, and yet Jacob's life was spared. And when the sun rose above Jacob, who is now named Israel, Jacob walked with a limp as he passed by Peniel. And this is why the Israelites do not eat the tendon that is attached to the hip, because that is where Jacob's hip was touched.